Hey guys, this is us from the channel Don't Judge. We're making another video today, and I'm using the cameraman, but today I'm making a video about the 2014 Kawasaki Mule 410 Power Stroke 4x4. It is a pretty good mule. It costs $16,000. It comes with a 4-seater, and there are seat belts for each one. And so it has some lights right here. They're okay, but I would recommend to get like a cheaper LED bar. And we have us a intercooler fan right here. We have us a windshield, so it's a good windshield. It came with it, and so I'll show you on the inside, but you can open this up right here and a nice breeze will flow in. You open it up like this, so you undo this latch, and then you undo this one, then you lift it up, then you would put this right in that hole right there on each side. Okay, and it comes with, well, this came extra, but it comes with 2 lights that you can just turn on, and 4 speakers, and an auxiliary port, and it has FM and AM, and a USB, and it comes with a remote. Here's the remote that it comes with. Okay, let me tell you about the transmission. So it comes in neutral, so you can only start it in neutral. In high, it goes 25 miles per hour. Low, it goes 12. In reverse, I do not know. So high is like for just cruising around and just going a little faster. And low is like for getting that extra torque, like going up strong hills and pulling good stuff. And so we have us an hour gauge and a gas gauge. Let me show you. There you go, it glowed. And so we have 2-wheel drive, and then if you just pop this up and pull it down, then that will put it in 4-wheel drive. And we have us a unlock and lock. So when you put it in lock, if it's in 2-wheel drive, it will lock both of the tires in the back so that they'll spin at the same time. But if it's in 4-wheel drive and you put it in lock, then all the 4 tires will be spinning at the same time. So that, because if it was in not lock, then all the tires would be spinning different speeds at different times, and some would be spin, some wouldn't. And so we have a hood right here gauge where you can pop up this, but since this windshield is on here, it's kind of hard to open it. And so oil gauge, fluid, and you can put a miles per hour gauge right here, just we haven't done it. And emergency parking brake, this thing right here, it's up right now. And DFI, I do not know. And this light, power steering, will come on if the power steering is not working, if it somehow malfunctions or something. But this thing does come with power steering, so it does turn a lot better. And it comes with a 12-volt, 120 watts. Like, so if you want to charge your phone or something, it does good. And gas pedals right here, brake pedals right here. It is a model year 2014, max power 14.7, 3,600 RPM, and yeah, all that good stuff. And so if you go to the back, you see this dump gauge. Well, not the dump gauge. This one can't flip since we got the big 4-seater, but what we can do with the 2-seater we can put these seats down, pull this up, and extend this out so that this will go all the way up to here. And when you're sitting back here, we have us some good bars that it came with, and we put in some of our own camo like handles to hold on to. And we got us a mirror here, a mirror there, and a mirror there that we added after. Okay, so that's kind of like the review of what it is. So now I will take it for a spin. And we did put a towing hitch on it, and it tows 1,200 pounds, and payload is 800. And it does come standard with 2 brake lights, and yes. So let's test this thing out. Okay, I just want you to hear it idling. It's a 4-cylinder. This is it idling right now. Okay, yeah, let's take it for a spin. It's nice riding. It's a little rough because they put a metal suspension on it. It's not just a regular kind of like a car suspension like how the Polarises are, but the Polarises break down a lot more because their suspensions aren't as tough because they put the metal suspension on these so that they'll be a lot tougher, and so they are a little rougher. They're a lot more smooth if you're pulling stuff because this is like the working model. They make other ones that are more like sportier, but like I said, it has a max speed of 25 miles per hour. That's what the governor limits it off. But if you took the governor off, it could go at least 40. But we don't want to do that because it might be very rough. But I'm going to take us to a paved road up here and see what happens. Man, isn't she a pretty. Okay, now let's go test drive. Okay, ready? Let's do this. Let's go. Okay, we got some nice stretch. And we made it to 25 miles per hour. We are coasting. Okay, guys. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and give comments for new ideas to do stuff. And yeah, thank you and goodbye.